The latest update to AFL 26 came out the other day, and in the release notes there was a mention that you can play as the legends that you've earned in Pro Team mode in all the other game modes in the game. So we're going to go through how to find those and how to put them into the team. By the end of this video, you'll have all the tools you need to set up a team with Chris Judd, kick classic running goals, perform a signature Matty Lloyd set shot, or a classic Dustin Martin stiff arm. If you haven't played Pro Team or haven't unlocked any legend cards in that mode, you can actually already view some of the legends in a game called Arcmaster. You see the banner here shows a bunch of past players for each of the teams. What we can do is go into Arcmaster, choose Legends, and now you get to play a set shot minigame with one legend from each of the clubs. In this minigame, you'll go through the alphabetical list of teams and play as a legend from each team, trying to kick a goal from all the different spots around the ground. Here I'm up to Jonathan Brown from Brisbane. Next will come Carlton, which will have Chris Judd, and then Collingwood, Nathan Buckley, and so on. If you have played Pro Team before, you might already know a couple of cards that you've got of past players. If they happen to be legends or just past players that aren't playing anymore, they will be unlocked in the other game modes. It doesn't have to be a legend card. It could be anything from Next Gen, State of Origin, Throwback, Decorated Players, or the legend cards itself. This will unlock them in the other game modes. Go to the Academy, Player Manager, and what you can do here is filter by free agents either in the league or in the club. Now, I've got a couple of community teams downloaded, so a bunch of these are actually from the community. And you can see they're just slightly off, right? These are community creations. But as I scroll down, you'll notice down the bottom the buttons change. We've got that triangle options will disappear. That happens when I come across someone that is a legend in the game, that has the face scan and the proper profile, that isn't from the community. Here, Dane Swan, I've got another one further down. Basically, if I press options, I can delete him because he's from the community. Josh J. Kennedy, however, there is no option to delete him because he's an unlocked past player in the game mode. Here I've switched over to a view to show you a bunch of the legends and past players that I've already got. You can see here a bunch that I've already unlocked: Chris Judd, Sam Mitchell, Nick Riewoldt, Matty Lloyd, a whole bunch are here. Now, I can now go and put them into teams in the club manager and play as that team with these players. To create a custom team, go to the Academy, Club Manager, go across to Custom, create the club, and you can go to Manage List and add players from here. Once you find all the players you want and add them to your list, you can go back out, change your lineup, and put them where you want. Now you have a custom club which you can take into Play Now or the custom season, but you can't use it yet in the season or the management mode games. In the season mode, you can only play within the leagues that are offered. So if you want to do an AFL season, you must choose an AFL club. As you can see here, I don't have my custom club available. However, what you can do is go back out to the club manager and you can edit the list of those existing clubs if you want to add specific people. Here I'm adding both Nick and Jack Riewoldt to my list, and you can see them joined here. I can now use this team to start a new AFL season and go in and play as the Saints with these players. For both player career and management career, you can also do this, but only again with the official teams. If I create a new management career, what you want to make sure is that custom license content is set to on. This allows you to use those changes that you've made in the academy as opposed to the default lineups and teams that are in the game. If I advance here and say, yes, I want to accept it, choose the team I want, advance, and in this mode, I get the ability to play with my custom players. You'll see here that I can find Jack and Nick Rewalt in my lineup and use them in my career mode. So there you have it. Now you can use the legends and past players that you've unlocked in the Pro Team in the other game modes in AFL 26. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.